What is up, guys? Munchiezz here, and welcome to today's video. I am super excited about it, as you can probably tell. Today's video is about my favorite champion. You guys know who that is. It's Vayne. So about 2 weeks ago, patch 7.5 went live, and there were a couple of changes that affect Vayne. So since then, people have been asking me nonstop, "Hey Munchiezz, what do you think of Vayne? How is Vayne now? What should I build on her? What mastery should I take?" So I thought I'd make a video about it. I'm going to talk about all the changes, my thoughts on them, and a bit of a tutorial about them. And I'm going to be playing my commentary over just clips of Vayne games that I played in solo queue on my climb to Diamond 1. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. So first of all, let's quickly go over the patch notes and talk about the changes that affect Vayne. First of all, Blade of the Ruined King. It gives more AD, more lifesteal, but less attack speed, and it also costs 100 gold less. And the active was a little bit changed, but that doesn't matter too much. So what does this mean for Vayne? These changes are actually very, very, very good for Blade as a first item on Vayne. It makes rushing the item so much better. So here's the thing. While attack speed is a very good stat to have on Vayne, because of her W, you do not need it in the laning phase. Vayne has a very, very weak laning phase. She has one of the weakest laning phase out of every AD carry. And having attack speed just does not help you in the laning phase. What you need to survive the laning phase is AD and lifesteal. You know, if you get poked down, you have even more lifesteal to just sustain back up, and just having more AD just gives you more raw power in the lane. Just trading power, you can CS easier. It's just so much better overall. So these Bork changes are really, really good for Vayne, and it makes first item Bork very, very good. You just rush that item every game, and it's amazing. It really does feel amazing. It just really makes Vayne's one of Vayne's main weakness, which was her weak laning phase, is not she's not all of a sudden like, amazing in lane, but she really is a lot better in laning phase, more sustain and more power. So it really does solve one of her main problems, which was her laning phase. So it is a wonderful item to rush. Now moving on, the second change in the patch notes was the changes to Warlord's Bloodlust. And there was also a fervor buff in the previous patch, just a little bit of duration on fervor, not a big deal, but Warlords got changed pretty considerably this patch. So it now has a proc effect similar to Static Shiv and Rapid Fire Cannon. It's actually synchronized, so if you buy a Rapid Fire Cannon, your Warlord's proc will be synergized and will stack the same way as your Rapid Fire Cannon proc. They proc at the same time, and they charge at the same speed. And what does Warlords do? It gives you a burst of movement speed. It gives you 30% movement speed for 0.75 seconds, and it also gives you increasing lifesteal based on your level, from level 1 to 18. It goes up to 50% at level 18. So I've been testing this mastery out on a lot of different AD carries, and for now I can say that it's not that good on Vayne. I mean, if you think about it, it gives you movement speed and it gives you lifesteal. And on Vayne, first of all, you don't really need the movement speed. Vayne is a very mobile champion. You get movement speed from your passive, you get even more movement speed from your ulti, and your short cooldown Q makes you very mobile. So that movement speed is not super effective. You don't really need it as Vayne. And the second thing gives you lifesteal. Well, since you're going Bork first item, you don't need that either. So really, it isn't really necessary as Vayne. It's kind of just giving you more of something you already have, movement speed and lifesteal. You already have those things. And also Bork, when you use your Bork active, that gives you even more movement speed. So you really don't need Warlords. I really recommend Fervor. It makes you just do so much more damage. Vayne is a very attack speed based champion. The current build, which is usually Bork into a Zeal item, Phantom Dancer, or Static Shiv, you end up with a lot of attack speed with the Berserker Greaves. You have a very high amount of attack speed, so you can stack that Fervor up very quickly. And, once it's stacked, you just do a lot more damage. And Vayne, she does have an AD ratio on her Q, does have a pretty short cooldown. There's also an AD ratio on her E, which doesn't matter much. It's just a tiny thing. But yeah, your Qs are going to be hitting harder. Fervor you're going to stack up that Fervor. It's going to give you a bunch of AD, and your Q is gonna do more damage, and you're just gonna hit harder overall. And you don't need that extra lifesteal and movement speed from the warlords. You have it in your kit, so why not just have more damage, so you can just do more damage. So Fervor is definitely better this patch, in my opinion. I've been testing it out a lot, and I can say that it really does feel a lot better than Warlords. So yeah, that's my take on the patch changes. Definitely rush Bork and definitely take Fervor, and it's gonna feel nice, trust me guys. So definitely try it out. Let me know how it goes for you guys. Alrighty guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a like. Hopefully I taught you guys a thing or two about patch 7.5 Vayne. So get out there on the Rift and go Vayne spotting.